there was the thing everyone was talking about with these Comic Cons was the Marvel announcements.
Mm-hmm.
Because there were a few of them. And we'll talk about those. And we'll talk about our thoughts on them. And then there were obviously the DC announcements, which were, like, really tame, I thought.
The DC announcements were, to be honest, pretty whatever. They were kind of just like, oh, here's the trailer for Black Adam.
Yeah, and the only thing was there was, I guess, a Shazam 2 trailer, which is cool because I didn't think that movie was coming out. Honestly, I thought that was a fake movie.
It's weird because I feel like with that one, like, because I mean, its release date's not doing it any favors.
Yeah.
Releasing it next to fucking like Avatar.
Yeah.
Is like a brain dead. Like, because they made that exact same mistake last year with The Matrix, Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
They released The Matrix next to Spider-Man, and The Matrix flopped because of it.
Surprisingly.
Like, and it was just so. So I guess Shazam is going to come up, but then it's probably because the thing is, the first one didn't even do that well either.
Yeah.
The first one, it wasn't a flop. It still did well. It made its money, but like it released right before Endgame.
Yeah. No, exactly.
So when Endgame came out, Shazam was just like pushed out, and it was like, okay, now like Shazam's just gone.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like Black Adam, like.
Who that trailer is the most generic thing I've seen in my entire life.
I saw the trailer for Black Adam before I watched The Grey Man. I went to go see that in the cinema.
Yeah.
Why? Because the Russos call me an elitist, but I still want to watch their movies in the cinema.
But they hate the cinema experience.
If the Russos hate me now, I'm okay with that. I can live with the fact that they will hate my guts because I'm a fucking dumb elitist. But yeah, so I watched it there, and the trailer for Black Adam came on.
Yes.
And I watched it with my girlfriend, and then we both were just like, "This just looks terrible."
Well, it does. It looks
fucking awful.
Yeah, it just looks really generic. Like, even every line in that trailer, like, the world needed a hero, instead it got me.
You know what it genuinely looks like?
What?
It looks like something Sony would make.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree.
It genuinely feels like it's like a Morbius, Venom. Like,
well, it feels like the only reason people are excited for Black Adam is because of all the characters in the film who aren't Black Adam.
Yeah, like what? Like why? Like, did Black Adam need a movie?
No. Who is Black Adam? Was he just a Dwayne The Rock the Johnson thing that Dwayne The Rock the Johnson
Dwayne The Rock the Johnson.
Yeah, exactly. Did he just come up with this character and pitched it to Warner Brothers? There's no way this is an actual character that exists.
He is a character, and I think he's got like a lot of like stuff to him, but like at the same time, like, I mean, I don't really know much about him because I'm not a nerd, but like,
yeah, fair point.
But like,
you're not a nerd. You watch Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves instead.
Oh yeah. Oh, I am. Oh, day one, baby. Oh, why?
Why does that film? We'll talk about that film. One at a time. But
yeah, Black Adam looks shit. Apparently, he gave out free IMAX tickets to Black Adam.
He did because he had no faith that anyone was going to see it.
No one's seeing it, so he's just giving it all out for free. That's a promising sign, isn't it? When like the main star of the movie is giving out fucking tickets.
That film's, they've been trying to build hype for it. I feel like I've heard about Black Adam coming out soon. Like, Black Adam's coming out next week. I feel like I've heard that for the past 3 years.
Black Adam is like, it has always been one of those films that I think even before The Rock was involved, they always were like, oh, he'll be in it.
Yeah.
Like, they were always like, hey, like, there's going to be a Black Adam movie. But it's like fucking Gambit. Like, the X-Men character.
No, exactly.
They've been trying to make a Gambit movie for, like, years at this point, and it's like, does anyone really want a Gambit movie?
Well, I think they gave up on the Gambit movie for some reason.
They did eventually. But what's funny is I think the social media page for that movie is still up.
Yes!
It's still like...
There's still a chance.
certain it's still like on like. I mean, it hasn't been touched. I think it's literally just like the studio logo and that's it. But it's like it's still there.
There's still a chance we're gonna get that Channing
chance.
Tatum Gambit movie.
Yeah,
Channing
you never know.
Tatum is literally gonna be like 60 years old and be like, "Oh, it's still gonna come out, guys."
I haven't heard that name in years. Like,
well, apparently Black Adam comes out the 21st of October. So.
Oh, so is it like a spooky movie? Is that
It's
why?
yeah. It's like Morbius. Yeah. It's like Morbius.
Right next to Halloween Ends.
Oh, that's a good cinema weekend.
What? Yeah, it's like. Yeah, what else is... Yeah, October's... Yeah, I think the only like real horror release I think in October is like
Black Adam.
Halloween Ends. Black Adam. Black Adam, Michael Myers, who's going to win?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Michael Myers, absolutely. He could take him.
Michael Myers has had like, 16 movies? Black Adam's got 1.
Not even 1. I mean, this is barely a Black Adam movie. It seems to be more of like a Dr. Fate movie.
It's barely a movie.
Exactly. But then there was also there was the Shazam trailer, the Shazam 2. Shazam was.
I mean, I haven't seen the first one.
It was okay. Shazam 2, 1 was possibly the most passable superhero movie I've seen. I watched that movie and I maybe chuckled once or twice. I did a. I breathed through my noses, and you know what?
That's not bad.
It was a movie.
That's a film that could do that is a film to remember.
But that's the thing is I didn't. Didn't remember it existed. Then the trailer came out.
It immediately left my mind.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone always talks about like Shazam, the best DC movie. It's the most forgettable DC movie. I watched Aquaman the other day. You know what's actually cinema? Aquaman.
It's Aquaman.
It's the
James Wan is Aquaman.
It's the funniest film I've ever seen in my life.
Isn't it like 2.5 hours long or something as well? Isn't it like
it's not long enough. I promise it's not long enough.
Because I can guarantee it's not. It shouldn't be that long.
There's a character called Ocean Master. I swear to God, he turns to the camera and says, "I'm gonna be the Ocean Master."
Like these films aren't even like real.
It's cinema.
They're not real.
It's cinema.
They're not real. Like, remember, like, but as well, like that, like Aquaman's insane as well. I remember, like, everyone saying like that it was gonna flop.
It made
like,
$1 billion.
And they made a fucking $1 billion. Where did that come from? How did it make that? How, like, because it came out next to fucking like so many films. It came out next to fucking like 16 other films, and it ended up like beating like Mary Poppins and like fucking Spider-Verse and Bumblebee and like all these fucking films.
I genuinely think this is my worst take ever. I preferred watching Aquaman to watching any MCU film, just because of how stupid it is and how funny it is.
Jesus, I mean, I'm sure it's better than Love and Thunder.